Hi, my name's Nils Peterson, and I've been teaching poetry to people in classes and things for many, many years. And this morning I'm trying to talk to you about what I think is the tool that is the most consistently helpful tools, one of the great tools that a poet has, and that's the understanding that this is like that. My love is like a red, red rose. You're trying to say about the woman that you love something of her nature, her quality, and red rose somehow captures it. It may be the look of her skin, it may be the feel of her skin, it may be just the feeling that you have when you look at a rose. So my love is like a red, red rose, the basic tool of the poet. So I want to show you about how you might be in the world with it. I went around my yard and picked up a few objects this morning. And I thought I'd show them to you, and then as I stand here trying to understand them, see them, really see them, that I would see if I can find ways of saying this is like that. If you're going to do this, you really need to pay attention. You really need to look closely at what it is that you're seeing. So this is an old, dried leaf that I found. It may be an oak leaf, but it's so dried up that I really can't tell. But I look at it and it's so filled with interesting shapes and sizes and textures. It is, for instance, one could say it's like a crab shell. This leaf is like a crab shell, and you can, sometimes in the fall when the wind is blowing and leaves along the ground, you hear little leaves skittering along like little animals or little shells, so this is like that. And the feel of it, it's like dried parchment. It's like, it feels so brittle yet has an underneath strength. It's like a crumpled up page of an old parchment book. It has a kind of quality to it too. If you turn it this way, you can imagine that it is the dried up quill of the pen, the goose quill pen that Shakespeare wrote Hamlet with, you know. If you look at it this way, it is like a little old boat. This is one of the boats that the Scandinavians made out of bone and skin, and now it's been dried up on the side of the sea for 100 years, and this is what remains of what was once a great whale boat that would sail the sea. So this is like that, and the more I look at it, the more I see, and the more fun it is to be in the world, in the presence of things, and seeing this is like that. This is another piece that I picked up this morning. This is just a leaf, a little younger, though starting to go, a little brown along the edge. But I look at it, and the first thing I see is it's like a map of an estuary at the bottom. Maybe think of this as being in Louisiana, where the Mississippi comes into the Caribbean, and you can see all the lines of the tributary rivers that are coming down into the main river. And so this is like that. This leaf is like a map of the Mississippi. And it also has such a different texture. It has the feel of silk. It has the feel of softness. It is like the silk dress of a Japanese geisha girl to the touch, to the feel of it. And this little stem at the bottom, well, heavens knows. Well, it turns it into a little umbrella. You can put it on your head like that and walk down the street if you are still in your geisha girl mode. So that's the kind of thing that kind of freeing of the imagination that happens when you are working with the idea of this is like that. Thank you.